away from the camera.
And again, like the MD we're looking at, it's got 3 speeds, and it's very nice.
Morning, guys. Or afternoon, guys. Now, we've met before, haven't we? On many, especially this chap here. You got tractors, haven't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
Kent Tractors.
Kent Tractors.
Yeah.
And you are
Andy, another Andy.
another Andy from where? What are you?
Local, Ham Street, just a collector.
Just a collector of how many tractors have you collecting?
Well, loads.
Loads.
Yeah.
Bit of a disease.
Tens and tens.
Bit of a
rusty
disease,
gold.
isn't it? you can't stop, can you?
No.
When you finish one, you've got to start another. Or even before you even finish it.
No, that rule's not right. When you finish 10, you start another 10.
Really?
Yeah, not one.
So, are you a red, green, or blue man, or what?
Red and grey, yeah.
Red and grey.
Yeah.
Fantastic tractor, isn't
that's
it?
it, yeah.
Nice and simple, just for me.
Yeah.
I like simple things. Can we just give it a wobble? But you're a Ford person, and you I seem to remember.
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah, any tractors. Not the grey ones. I don't like the grey ones.
Why don't you like the grey?
Because they're too old for us.
Yeah, they're not practical for modern day use.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah, but there was 500,000 of them made.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're outlive a lot of new ones today, wouldn't they? When the computer says no.
Well, look at the average year of any tractor here. It's over 60 years old, so it's proof's in the pudding, isn't it?
And most of them before them have been shipped off abroad. They're still working abroad, aren't they?
Well, you just look over there at the front of the stall there. There's a Ferguson. Everyone thinks it's a TE20, but it's Continental, hence its name. It was shipped abroad.
Oh,
So
right.
the first 46, 47 Fergusons,
Yeah.
a lot of them were shipped abroad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and that's when the partnership all fell apart as well between Ferguson and Mr. Ford.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's interesting information there.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, he sold up old Harry, didn't he? He sold up to, and it was it Massey Harris he sold it to, didn't he?
Yeah, they're all connected in the early days when you look at them all. David Brown, Ferguson Brown was the first tractor.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so just look at the names. It says it all, doesn't it? Yeah.
Are you local to here?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps one day, if I give you a card,
You want to come and look at a collection?
I'll come and look at your collection.
I would say no now.
No?
Don't let many people in.
No, I understand that. I totally understand. But I'm going to give you a card anyway.
That's all right. That's okay.
There's my phone number on it, and do me a favour. Don't throw it away until I'm out of eyeshot. You know what I mean?
You're more than welcome to come look at my collection. I've got probably 160, 170 tractors in the shed. So.
I'll give you cards before.
Anyway, you're more than welcome to come round. I'll show it to anybody.
Take two of
I'm
them.
only at Shaddockshurst. Google us, Kent Tractors.
Yeah, Duck Lane.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'd love to come.
So I'm only like
and we talk about
10 minutes.
your tractors and your family involved in tractors
Yeah,
and farming
yeah,
and
but-
one thing, you know.
yeah,
That's what I want to do,
son-in-laws,
you know.
yeah.
Preserve the history, because this green, this green stuff we're standing on,
Well, yeah.
we're not,
so-called
we're
brown.
losing that rapidly, aren't we? And they're not making no more of it, are they?
No.
You know, farm is a bit of a bad word these days, isn't it? You know, I'm passionate about the countryside and what we do in the countryside, even with the modern stuff. You know, we've got to preserve the history in one hand, but we've got to make a living out of it on the other hand.
Yeah, but what shows you today and this weekend is such a keen following of the tractor world.
Exactly.
But then you talk to anyone during the, if I'm up in London working, you talk to anyone about tractors, they don't realise what a big scene it is.
Yeah.
And it is.
Oh, there.
Now you're not going to get away now, are you? You've got your card
Well,
there.
that's it. No, you're more than welcome to come and
Andy
have a
said
look.
you can come down,
You're more than welcome to come and have a look.
Yeah.
Stuff. We've got stock. We've got tractors, We can't move for tractors at the moment.
I'm looking forward to it. But as we were just saying, you know, what a following you got today, and these sort of events are great for farming, isn't it? Because you not only see the old tractors, but you can see the history of where they've come from, what they've been doing.
Yeah, definitely. But the proof's in the pudding. If you go to Andrew's yard, you'll see a whole yard full of tractors for sale, as well as what he's collected. Yeah. So also the ones that are for sale are still back in the 1960s. But they'll still do a day's work for your average livery person, small holding. So they've been going 60 years and they're still going now. So.
Yeah, I mean,
And a lot of them we've all done up, completely refurbished, so they go on again. Lots of them.
Yeah.
It's a great advertising for you as well if I come down as well.
Yeah, you're more than
but I
welcome.
mean, the thing is, a lot of the small farms have been sold up and they're either into the horse industry now.
Yeah.
Or the bigger farmer buys the land and he sells off all the properties around it, and he only goes on the farm 3 times a year. That's to drill the crop, to spray the crop and then to harvest the crop, doesn't it? And perhaps a fourth time for the edge cutting man to go around the edges of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's where the countryside's lost a bit of its heritage from, isn't it, really?
Yeah,
you
but
know,
today shows you though that the following is big. It's huge, you know. For a little show like this, it's great.
Yeah.
You know,
even the young children, isn't it? The young
so
kiddies.
excited.
Go mad,
Yeah.
And that's what they've got to get in their heads about, isn't it? You know.
Oh, well, the good thing is there is a young following, so that's the nice thing. It's not just going to die out. So a lot of classic cars do. The tractors just keep going. So yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time, guys, and
That's
just tell me where you're from. What's your name and where you're from?
Andy from Ham Street.
And
Andrew Hooker from Kent Tractors.
thanks for your time, guys.
you.
I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
And we'll catch up soon.
He's owned it since it was new, and he bought it in the 40s.
Right, next up, the emergency services display. I have a commentator standing next to me. I will shortly be handing over, and he will explain exactly what's going on for the next few minutes. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. And what are you doing at the show today?
Well, what are we doing at the show today?
What was I doing down?
At the show.
What are you doing here today? Looking at the tractors, are we? Enjoying the day?
You're enjoying the day? Enjoying it?
I'm really enjoying it, yes.
Are you from a country background?
I suppose I've got to enjoy it. I'm 95.
Good man. Plenty more years in front of you
I've
yet?
got to do myself an injection now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll speak to your daughter while you do it. Not daughter.
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
Yeah.
And you look after the old fella, do you?
Yeah, bring him out, don't we?
What's he
Yeah.
interested in? Tractors, is he?
Yeah, he was brought up on the farm.
Was he?
Yeah.
What a
So-
great look. Has he told you must get out of him the history of what he's got.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because
All the
I
stories.
like to talk to these old boys because they take it away with them.
Yeah.
And we don't like that, do we?
No.
You know, you got to share your history with your granddaughter.
Yeah, you've got lots of stories, haven't you?
Oh, I've got other stories. I came down here today as well. I came down here about 3 years ago,
Yeah, whenever the last one was.
Yeah, 3 years ago, yeah.
and they had an old Kent plough, you see,
Yeah.
the wooden one. And I brought a photo down today to show them my grandfather and great-grandfather had 4 horses on a plough and won the World England Championship.
No, have you got that photograph to hand?
I've got it there.
Can I look at it?
Of course you can.
That's great. What a fantastic bit of history.
You were with you, didn't you?
Sorry, what's your name? I didn't catch your name.
It's Cara.
Cara, and
Yeah.
this old
Dennis.
chap, Dennis.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I saw, I looked at it and I thought, wow.
On the back there is a note that says what it is.
Fantastic, I went to that. And when I was old enough, I went out and bought my own one.
So who's this Dennis? Who is this picture of?
Who is it?
Who is it? Yeah.
That's my grandfather, that's my great-grandfather.
No, really.
That's my father, and that's his 2 brothers.
Really? Fantastic.
Yeah.
A farm, a local farm?
The
local
farm near, do you know Gravesend?
Yes, I
Or
know
Cobham?
Gravesend. Yes.
In between there we
I
had
know Cobham very well, yes.
had a farm there, Craig's Farm, Singlewell.
Really? Oh. You was obviously brought up on a farm, wasn't you?
I was brought up, yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a great childhood?
A good childhood?
Hey?
Did you have a good childhood?
A great childhood.
Did you have a good childhood?
Oh, you had a good childhood. The trouble is, that time of day, everybody helped one another. They hadn't got 2 pennies for a halfpenny.
No, that's true.
2 halfpennies for a penny.
She don't know what an halfpenny is, does she? Either, does she? You know? But
Yes, and I see the first, 1939,
yeah.
I see the Grayson Airport. I was in my front garden and my mother lived at Isis Rise. Aeroplane come up, a twin engine one,
Yep.
come up over top, and 2 Spitfires went up and shot it down in 39.
See, that's what you got to tell your grandkids.
That was before the war.
Really?
And there was 2 Germans trying to get back to Germany
Really?
and shot it down.
Fantastic. So you worked up till you retired on the farm, did you?
I retired more or less, yes.
Yeah, on the farm.
Yes. And funny thing, my boy, Dad, has come back down to Hartlip.
Yeah.
And bought barns and that where my people originated from.
No, that's great, isn't it? Is Dad here?
That's my son.
Sorry, your son, Granddad, son, and your daughter.
My daughter, yeah.
Fantastic. Can we have you all together then? What a great picture that'll make. We just seen a picture of the horses and everything.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, what a great. And what's the family name?
Hales.
Hales.
Yeah, H-A-L-E-S.
And you're not in farming no more?
No.
No, but you've bought some barns.
Yeah.
I've got to tell you what I told you, your daughter. Get as much information out of him as you can.
Yeah.
Because, not being nasty, but when he goes, it's gone forever.
Yeah.
You've got to listen to the history and you've got to pass it on.
They bought him a little tape the other year.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to be recording all his memories.
Oh, please tell us your history.
And you.
Because we don't want to lose it. People like you are where we are today.
And what I say to Dad is, he says about the youngsters don't know about the farming. And I say to Dad, well, if you don't tell them, they don't know.
Exactly.
So he should pass the information on to the young people.
And pictures like this, what you just showed me, you've got to show them and show people, the younger generation, what it was, the hardships you went through. Sorry, the hardships you went through.
Oh,
you know,
it's unbelievable.
You know, I mean, today you got food banks, you got money given to you, whatnot. No one give you a food bank or money to give to you, did they?
And I still like all the old recipes, what my mother and all them.
Steak and kidney puddings. Steak and kidney puddings.
Yeah. Pig's trotters.
Pig's trotters.
And all that. Yeah.
Well, can I shake your hand?
It's nice to see.
It's been a pleasure.
Check me watch.
Yeah, check me watch. Oh, it's gone. Cheers, guys. I appreciate it. And your Hales, yes?
Hales, yeah.
Hales. And your name is Dennis.
Dennis, yeah.
Thanks for your time, Dennis. Cheers. See you later. See you later.
Just outside the arena.
Mommy!
Oh, sorry. Wow! That's a show, it's not an emergency.
When Tony comes back.
Have a great day, guys!
I'll do it. That's all right.
No, go up. Don't pull nothing. That's it. Don't pull nothing. Look at this one. Right.
As I said, they're both 90 years old, so...
Oh, look at me. Warren. Warren. Okay, well.
Tractor.
No. Should we go and sit there?
Hello,
Hello.
Andrew Pierce.
Ah, Andrew. Sorry, I was walking straight past you then. How we diddling?
You filmed me enough, so.
I filmed you enough.
It's not on it. We're on.
You could never film enough of a pretty face, can you, eh? So I talked to your wife.
Day off today. And my wife's not here.
Your wife's not here.
No.
Who's this then?
The girlfriend.
The girlfriend.
Don't tell the wife.
Shall I keep that? Shall I keep that? You know?
Yeah, don't tell his wife neither, the girlfriend's there.
Oh,
No.
that's it. Having a nice day out. Not any, brought any steam today.
No steam today. Day off today.
Day off. All the harvest is in house now.
No, I've still got this man's finished. I haven't finished though.
Yeah. What do you still got to cut then?
I got 100 acres of oats to cut.
Really? Oh, fantastic.
We'll cut those next week. 3 days next week we'll be done.
He's never crept up my way. I only get ag reaction up my way. You don't get up on top of the hill.
Well, listen, ag reaction's not as good as
No, you don't need to give me a card. You just float by one day and come say
Well, I don't know where you are, have I?
You won't struggle to find me when you look.
Well, I'll have to talk to Andrew then.
Partly bottle.
Hartley, but you're not near me at Horseman Den then.
No, not that.
Hartley Bottom, oh, that's Gravesend way, isn't it? Oh, right.
Next
Up
door
by
to Fred
Brands
French.
Hatch.
Did you know where Fred French is? I'm next door to him.
Frenchy, that name rings a bell.
It's all up on top of the hill, you see. We hide up there.
He's got a nice mowing, nice grass mowing outfit. It's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Everyone loves that.
It's a bit late now, though, isn't it? Because this grass has died, isn't it?
I'm
now?
not sure. I'm just thinking about taking it off, actually.
I mean, we ain't cut much grass this
Now,
year.
I've got a
have we?
Syrian that the cab turns round the other way, and you've got 3 mowers in front of you.
You should have that down here, Steve.
Problem is, I always find it's getting it here, and the problem is, it's also people start pulling things off your vehicles.
Next time I'll bring it down
They
on my
climb on it and everything.
I'll bring it down on my low loader next time. That'll be easy.
We're just saying, I used to have an MB track,
Yeah, I just done the boys over
and
there.
I had a 1500, and I sold it to a bloke who'd done them up over in Essex.
Done them up.
Well, no, he doesn't back up, you know.
Yeah.
And I had it 10 years, and I had about, I don't know, 12,000 hours it had on it when I bought it.
Yeah.
Sold it with about 16,000 on it. For the same money I bought it for, it was only about 9 or 10 grand. And now they're worth 50,000.
Do you know why though? Because they're a good, strong tractor.
They never went wrong.
No computers in it. You can put it in a workshop like he's got, or probably like you got in the morning with a problem.
But they're like
And in the
JCB,
afternoon-
but without the electrics.
In the afternoon, you'll be back out working again, can't you?
I never ever replaced anything except probably an alternator and a starter motor.
I haven't seen any crawler tractors here.
Yeah, there's down the end of this road.
There's a little
Oh
one.
yeah, there is a little one. Yeah.
There's not many of them, about you say. But this trouble is, it's so vast today to get around to talk to. I'm talking to so many people.
Yeah.
I've got to get a bottle of water. I ain't had a drink all day long either. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to go and see him. He's a nice man, isn't he?
Bribery,
Hey, bribery.
But
don't
you're back to
bribe
your
me.
MB track, they say the reason why they had to stop making them
Yeah.
is they lost 800 Deutschmarks on average on every single one because they never sold any spare parts much. That's the saying, and they made more money out of the Unimog because it was used for more different things and the price it was.
Yeah.
But the MB track, because they needed to sell it to farmers, they discounted the price enough to sell it to farmers, but never sold the spares, and that's in the end why they pulled them out.
But I mean,
You know it was made by Class originally, don't you? Designed by.
we're a German company again, aren't they?
Designed by Class, sold to Mercedes, and that's where then the Zirian came on from that afterwards, you see. And so,
I was to say, because Andrew's in a great position. He's got like a New Holland dealer on the farm, haven't you? We can't get any closer, can you, really?
Just haven't got any new.
not unless he was in his back garden about, oh yeah.
Yeah, but you've got a New Holland combine, haven't you? Will you go over to New Holland, do you think?
Yeah, maybe one. They might buy one as a bit of a token gesture.
A token.
Sometimes it is down to the dealer as much as how good the machine is.
Yeah.
You see, I've always had a lot of Class kit, but I'll be honest, it doesn't hold up as well as the John Deere stuff. You know, I reckon we'll have 4 times the breakdowns with Class than I will a John Deere.
Now, but see, I've heard a lot of people tell me different to that. I've heard the John Deere's, their backs go on, and
I've not had that.
front ends go on, the top ends goes on, the injector's always playing up.
They can all break down.
They all break down, but I've still got a 7530 I bought new 10 years ago, and the rep reckons it's the most immaculate one he's still got, and everyone says when you finish with it, don't just sell it, put it in the shed. It's worth good money. We're still worth 50,000.
See, I'm surprised you don't, at your farm, you don't put one of your old tractors at the gate or something as a bit of a show. Because you know, cause you've got, if it weren't for me driving past one day and going to the dealership, I would have known your dad with all his equipment and you with all your farming life, you know. And you've got to share these things.
Have you ever been up to Bentwater in Essex, Suffolk?
No, I'm a Kent man.
Have you not heard of the chap up there?
Go on.
Well, I'm part of the old, what do they call it, Garden of England Tractor Club. Yeah. You know Jim, probably old JVA Jim and all that lot, right? Well, they did a, I didn't know what we were heading into. They said, oh, we're doing a coach trip, go and look at a chap's old tractors. So we went up there, and I'm not joking, to say there was 500, there must have been more than that tractors. And he had, so Bentwater was an ex-RAF base, last one built in 1944, they say. It then got demobbed. The Americans took it over and made it so they run the Lightning from there as an interceptor when we go against Russia. And so they carried nuclear weapons there and everything, bunkers, 5 foot thick and things like that. And it's a huge place, you know, it's on about 1,000 acres. And this chap, he's got tractors galore. And have you ever come across a chap called Nick Booth?
Listen, he knows my history. I had a brain tumour 3 years ago, and I can't remember my own name.
Well, Nick Booth used to work for Nick Booth's a rep. He used to work for Sussex Tractors. He's worked for Massey. He's worked for everyone. He's back at those again now. And we took him up there, and his mouth just kept going. And I've never seen him in such awe. And
that time we had another trip up there.
Did you come on that one?
No,
we're going up there. But the best of it is, oh yeah, Broady was there. But the best of it is, the old boy who's got 80 odd years old. I said to him, so, you know, he's got one of everything there, and sometimes 3 of everything, you name it.
Well, it is a disease, isn't it? Unfortunately.
He's 8 years old, and the kids aren't interested. What's he going to do with it all? God, I know. So I said to him, so what's your favourite one here then? And he went, well, I've got a favourite, but he said, the one that I'm really impressed with, which I was surprised, was he got a Macbro tractor. You ever seen them?
Yeah, Macbros, yeah.
And so that's, I think, 2 sort of major back ends, isn't it, put together basically? Is it like a skid steer unit or something? I don't know, I don't think it steers much.
Well, all the Cantons, the Murals, the Macbros, they're all sort of in that sort of big British brand, aren't they?
He's got one of them, and he used to run it on air, and he used to run a 5th wheel bogey on it and drag things around the yard.
Oh, really?
And he was going to scrap it basically, and he spoke to someone, they said, that is as rare as hen's teeth. And he's had it done up, and he said, £100,000, don't even think about it, wouldn't even sell it.
Yeah, but we're only custodians. I mean, look at Andrew's family. They're never going to sell anything. They're custodians. They don't own it as such. So they're going to pass it on to his children, aren't they?
Possibly.
Same as yourself.
Well, you don't know. Who knows?
You know,
some of them get rid of them beforehand because they say better than the family having to deal with it.
Do you know what? I thought I'd never meet someone better than Andrew to speak on camera, but I'm afraid he's done you today, Andrew.
Oh yes, Andrew's very good.
On camera all day long.
Yeah, I appreciate your time. So tell us your name and where you come from.
Steve Glover, Hartley Bottom Farm, near Longfield, Kent.
Thanks for your time.
You too.
Andrew, as usual.
No worries.
And the 2 lovely ladies there.
You should have spent more time with the camera there.
And the dog. The
Yeah, but he might punch me.
I doubt that.
You know?
No, we'll carry on looking at tractors while you talk to them.
Listen, guys, thanks for the call.
Listen
I need
to that.
What's your name?
Jasmine Glover.
And this is your son.
Youngest.
Thanks a lot for your time. See you later.
Bye.
A little bit of luck, but
See you later, guys. Thank you. Good afternoon, guys. Now you're all sitting there. Mum's eating sandwiches. You're sitting in your wheelchair.
Yeah.
And what are you doing? You're leaning against a good tractor.
Yep.
Right, so you're obviously a family. Are these all your tractors around?
That's my tractor.
That's it was 158?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what makes that your tractor? Has it been on a farm or something?
All that's used for now is sawing up logs. That's all I have it for.
And sowing, obviously.
Yeah.
And is this your young lad or something?
No.
Nothing to do with you?
He's the bloke that owns all the land.
owns the land here, do you? Yeah. Well, we got to say thank you for giving us, letting us use this land for the day. We do appreciate it. And your name is?
Michael Palmer.
And this is your farm?
Yeah.
Arable farm mainly?
No, grass.
All grass, so you're a hay dealership, are you, or something?
No, just sheep farming. Really.
Sheep farming?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So, thanks ever so much for giving us your land today.
Yeah.
What a show you put on today, eh?
Yeah, nothing to do with me though.
No, but I was say, old boys like us, we need to hand on to this to the younger kids.
Yeah.
And with shows like this, you can do that, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
They're climbing on the tractors, aren't they? Asking questions.
Yeah.
You know, and we worry about the future of farming. Well, I do worry about the future of the countryside and the farming, because all we want to do is build houses, don't we, on it? Yeah. You know, sell the land off and build houses. But perhaps these young kids will be the future and turn around and say...
Nobody ain't said where the bloody food's going to come from, are they?
Sorry?
They think about building houses all over the place, but they don't think where the food's coming from.
And then they talk about flooding.
Yeah.
Why there's so much flooding? Because you've got no stuff to soak it up with, have you? It's all concrete, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we pollute the rivers because the only place to pump the water now is into the rivers. You know? But the farmers get a bad rule out of that, don't they? They say it's all the farmers. Right, we're Liam today. We met Liam on several occasions. Now you're into tractors and you've been in tractors for many years now, haven't you? You love the old girls, don't you?
Yeah.
And it's nice to see the young folk bringing on the hobby. And you passed your driving test.
Yeah.
Did you bring your tractor on the trailer today?
No, I come on the lorry.
You come on the lorry?
With the old McCormick again.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
You've been here for 3 days, have you?
Yeah, been here since Friday afternoon, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
So has Mum been serving you food?
No, she's at home, so I've got a weekend away.
Weekend away. So are you doing any ploughing matches this year?
If work allows, I might do. If it rains, we'll have a day off and we'll go.
Because you work on a farm, don't you?
Yeah.
Tell us the farm you work on.
We're contracting. I work for a contractor.
Are you allowed to say his name?
Rhino, Ag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do pretty much everything. We're busy with muck spreading at the minute.
Yep.
And we're soon starting the maize. So yeah, we'll be busy.
All the crops coming early this year now, isn't it, Liam?
Yeah.
Now, you're mad onto the your muck spreading now. Now I've been told by an old boy it's too early for muck spreading.
No, it's never too early for muck spreading.
It's not going to dry on the ground. You're not going to go into the soil.
No, we don't. Well, we want a bit of rain, but get the old. Don't want too much because it'll wash off. But yeah, we just want a drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your tractor. Your own 135.
1976 135 multi-power.
And you restored it from?
No, she's completely original. Just put new badges on it because they all fell off, and put new headlights on it. And that's about it. I haven't touched it.
Well, perhaps in a minute, I'll follow your over and we'll have a proper talk about your tractor. For now, Liam, I appreciate your time. Tell us where you're from, who you are and where you're from.
Canterbury, I'm Liam Smith, we're from Canterbury in Kent.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers, Liam.
Thank you.
Look, get me on the phone, Jim. Oh, no,
morning.
Oh no.
We've met you before.
I've been caught again.
See? You shouldn't talk to me, because if you talk to me, I will automatically film you.
Oh,
so
no.
tell us your name and where you come from.
Charlie Brown, come from Ashford Way. I work for Sisters Agriculture.
You're an agricultural contractor?
Yeah, working farm. That's 5,000 acre arable farm.
Really? Do you like the old ones or the new ones best? Be careful what you say now, your boss might be watching.
I like the look of the old ones. I think I'm much better sit in a new one for the stupid hours I do. But
comfort-wise, if you're in a tractor for 12 hours a day, you want a bit of air conditioning or something like that, don't you?
Definitely, I've done my fair share of no air conditioning, and I can tell you it's not nice.
You have always had air conditioning tractors, but you've had the windows open, didn't you, all the doors?
Yeah. Drive a bit quicker, and you can get a bit more aircon. But
tell us your name and where you come from.
Well, I'm Charlie Brown, and I come from Ashford. So
cheers, Charlie. Thanks for your time. Appreciate that. Then.
Yesterday we trained in the morning. Me and my missus will have training.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
We've all met each other before, haven't we? Have I met you before?
I don't know.
You don't know? Will you tell me a little bit who you are and what you got on show for us today, Nick?
I've got a County 944
Yep.
show today.
And the age of it is?
It's 1972.
It's a lovely fettle.
Yeah,
Did you do
I bought it.
yourself?
I bought it in this condition from my son-in-law boss, who they do a lot of spraying work for Formula One down in Wiltshire, and his boss does all the tractors up, and he takes me one day. He said, "You know anybody that wants to buy a County?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "If you send me the photos," I said, "I'll have a look." Sent me the photos, and I said, "Yeah, I'll be down to have a look." And that was it.
No,
made a deal then. And I said, I just want to keep it for shows and that, and I'm not going to work it or nothing.
But it tries and runs. I mean, it's not a trolley dolly, is it?
Eh?
It's not a trolley dolly as we call it.
No. She's a lovely machine.
She's a beautiful looking machine.
Yeah.
Did you obviously you did do no work on it yourself?
No, I did no work on it at all. I bought it the condition it's in.
That's a strange accent you got there. That's not a Kentish accent. Now tell us where
Well,
you're
I'm
from.
down in Kent now, but no, I belong to Peterhead up in Scotland.
Peter, is it ships building up there more than tractors, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the big fish market, Peterhead.
Oh, Peterhead, of course it is.
Yeah, just above Aberdeen.
Are you from that industry?
No. Iron diggers not.
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
Excavation, but now I stay in Tenderden. I've been down south now about 30 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
So tell us about the machine. Now, what sort of horsepower does she drive?
Pardon?
What sort of horsepower is she?
This is 95 horsepower.
And would it be used on a farm or for woodland work or a bit of both?
It would have been on farm work.
Farm work,
Farm work, yeah. It was in Wales when they bought it, completely almost pulled out of the bramble, destroyed. And my son-in-law's boss had bought it in that condition, and they did it all up like that. But it came off a farm in Wales.
Does it take a lot of maintaining?
Not really, no.
Not really?
No.
No,
Just the polishing.
occasionally.
Just giving the polishing.
But that's what you do to these old girls, isn't it?
Oh
It's not
yeah,
like the modern
because
ones
that's all
where
I want to do with her, keep her nice and tidy.
I mean, you ain't got to plug the computer in anywhere, have you?
No. This here is you can clean it, but if I worked it, I would start scratching the paint and everything, so I don't want to.
You don't want to do that. No,
I want to keep it. I would just want to keep it as the way to do it.
Because after all, you're only the custodian of it, aren't you, really? You're not the owner of it in some ways, are you? Because you're going to pass it on and you're never going to sell it, are you?
Not really, no. No, I would never sell it.
No. So you could hand it on to your grandchildren?
More than likely, yeah, it'll be handed down.
And then they sell it,
Yeah, and then they'll probably sell it. After all my work, yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time. Tell us your name and where you come from again.
I'm Donald Duffus, and I'm from Tenderden in Kent.
Thanks for your time, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Cheers. I'm going to have a wander around it now, just have a look here.
Yeah, of course, help yourself.
Is that a Scottish name, Duffus?
That's it, yeah.
Good old Scottish name, is it?
Highlands.
Highlands.
Up the Highlands.
Yes, very proud of it. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Another thing you should see, in the specifications, they came out of Fords with 419s.
Yeah.
Or optional extras were 550 by 60s. But they're 550. A lot of people put 600s in and they're too big.
Right.
Well, mate, Peter, sorry to interrupt, Peter. I'll let you carry on. I'm listening to you. Now, go on, please, carry on and listen to Peter. He's full of information. This old boy got me into tractors.
Try and get yourself 11.2 by 28.
Right. Okay.
Rather than the 12-inch. They're too big.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably a bit late. I've already got the tyres.
12.2.
I think they're 12. Yeah.
No, they're too big. Yeah, that's
It's a lovely looking tractor.
It wasn't when you first got it, Peter, was it?
No, she starts up just lovely.
Yeah, well, don't worry.
Engine bay could be a bit better.
Well, you do the player in matches, don't you, Pete? So. Now, Pete, was this the one you put the live drive in?
Yes.
It was. We see Peter on the channel before. He was telling us all about the live drive.
Yeah, I made sure that mine, I got one with the live drive on it.
The Super Dexter.
Yeah, oh, no, it's exactly, it's 58 Dexter, just like this.
Year 58,
yeah,
year I was born.
Well, there you go, you see, 58, that's the one.
In 58, some stuff was good and some stuff was rubbish.
I like you as well, Pete.
Yeah, do you know how to tell whether it's a live drive or not?
Yeah, it's down there. You've got exactly 2 mounts. Yeah.
2 holes
so back
and
mount.
you've got this stop adjuster thing.
Exactly right.
You want to point that out to me again, Pete?
No.
No, all right then.
That's extra.
I'll pay you enough money, don't I?
No.
No.
We take that off because the kids switch the bloody lights on. And then when you go to get in it, you've got no bloody lights and stuff.
Right. Piglet, you're going to move out of the way now.
So have you got one to restore then?
Yeah, I'm in the process of doing it, and probably what? How far do you think I've got, Matt? 90%?
90%.
About 90%.
Sorry to interrupt you guys. Thanks ever so much for showing me your tractor and starting it, Peter. I do appreciate it. And you're Peter from, whereabouts are you from, Pete?
Scotland.
Scotland. Cheers, Pete. Got that Scottish accent, I see.
Well, the water washer is only
Good morning.
Morning.
How are we today?
All right, you?
Yeah, not too bad. We spoke before, I know. Tell us about your tractor behind you.
This is my friend's tractor. It's 1967 Northrop 5004.
Canny job, yeah, it's a full canny, yeah.
Yeah, belongs to a local farmer, Ross Douglas. He used to have 2. Well, I don't know, I can't talk to you.
That's alright, well I can talk instead now. Obviously it's got some sort of winch or assembly on the back, so it's come out of the woodland area, is it?
No, it was used on a drainage company.
Oh right, so, for dragging?
Dragging out or towing out. It used to have a blade on the front.
Oh really?
Yeah, 20 ton Boughton winch on the back, twin speed.
Yep.
65 horsepower. I believe they only made roughly about 148.
Yep.
And
well, it's a Ford 7000, isn't it?
No, it's a Ford 5000.
Ford 5000 skid unit with a canty bit put on the bottom
with
of it. Really.
A Northrop bit put on the bottom of it.
Northrop?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of Northrop.
Northrop, well, it's got Northrop on the thing there. They were a company that they didn't last too long because they tried to build these tractors to go into competition with County for the export trade.
Yep.
Which didn't work out, so they folded and Muirhill bought them out.
Muirhill, yeah, that's the name we all know and love, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great looking tractor, I love in his working clothes. I like to see him in their working clothes rather than all polished up.
That's right.
It shows the history of the tractor, doesn't it? And does it run and start and go lovely?
All runs and starts and drives. It'll be in the ring later on.
Will it be?
Yeah.
I'll look out for you. Just before you go, thanks for showing me to me. What's your name and where do you come from?
My name's Rubin, and I come from Sutton Valence, and the tractor belongs to Ross Douglas at Small Hive.
Thanks for your time, I appreciate it. This is your good lady?
This is my good lady eating the ice cream.
Eating my ice cream.
Your name is?
Justine.
Justine, and you put up with all these hobbies and...
Yeah, definitely.
That's what
enjoy
a good wife does, you see.
Yeah.
And you're eating ice cream.
I'm eating ice cream. It's a good deal.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Cheerio.
Well done. Pop down now.
Do you want to sit on here? Can I film you?
Yeah, come on then.
Sit on here again. Tell us your name and why you're driving this tractor.
I don't know.
You don't know?
James.
James? Seamus? Seamus. That's a lovely old name, isn't it? You like tractors, do you?
Yeah, I love it.
You love tractors and sitting on the tractors?
Yes.
Are you looking forward one day to driving one properly?
Yes, I want to work with animals and as well as drive a tractor, so I think I'll get a farm.
You'll get a farm, will you?
Yeah.
Will Mummy buy your farm, will she?
Oh no, I'll be building her a granny flat.
Is that right, Mum?
That's definitely right.
He's going to be a very rich young lad, isn't he?
He is.
Really, to buy himself a farm and look after it.
Yeah.
Is this Grandad?
Yeah.
And Nanny?
Yeah.
Grandma. No, we like to call them nannies. We're not grandmas. We're at the age when we're granddads, yes, but the wife's always nannies.
So we've got Grandma and Grumps because he's always grumpy.
Is he?
Grumps.
Oh, why not indeed?
Yeah.
Gotta be. You've got a bit your age, haven't you, eh? You're older than me. Anyway, let's get back to Seamus. And you're looking forward to the rest of it today, Seamus?
Yeah.
Yeah? What? You've only just got here. Well, have a lovely day, Seamus, and
Thank you.
enjoy yourself.
Yep.
I'll see you again then sometime. Thanks, guys.
That is a tractor. It's an old tractor. You want that one? Should we take it home?
You want that one?
You want that tractor?
Has Mummy got big pockets?
Is that OMG?
Nice. What's your name?
Ready?
Freddie.
What's your name? First name.
Okay. You can't sit on the tractor if you want to.
Which one?
That one. Be careful though, won't you? Or it's a bit big.
Do you want help?
It's double
Ready?
I'm going old school.
Oh, all right, thank you. Your name is?
Serena, why?
YouTube channel.
OMG.
They're so beautiful, aren't they?
Ready?
Oh,
Do the
that's
steering.
Still haven't seen a cake.
Well, I'm trying to get Freddie.
Yeah, excuse me.
Are you trying to get Freddie
In my
as well?
shop.
Cool, you look good at that, Freddie, didn't you, eh?
Beep, beep.
So, yeah, he knows where he is, doesn't he?
Granddad's got a tractor, isn't he?
Granddad's got a tractor, is he? Are you a farm person?
Yeah.
You are from farming background, are you? Did they used to have this sort of thing on the farm?
Do you know what? Probably back in the day, but not now. He's got a...
The big uns.
He's not that big. He's got a...
He's probably in a bar, don't worry. I know you're looking for him.
Messi or something?
A Massey.
Massey.
Messi.
Yeah, Massey.
A Massey Ferguson tractor.
That's the one.
Okay.
I knew
And
there
what
was-
do you farm?
Arable.
Arable
So,
farm.
Yeah, although he's retired now, so mainly horses on it now.
Oh God, yes. But I mean, arable farming. I mean, you have to go on it 3 or 4 times a year. You don't plough no more. You direct drill nowadays, and then you spray it, and then you harvest it, and then the edge cutting man comes in and cuts your edges for you. Is he all right there? Sorry.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's all right.
Yeah.
But has the farm been in the family long?
Oh, years, yeah. I don't know how many years.
Really?
70, 80?
Fantastic.
Yeah, a long time. He's just got horses now, really.
And you're not going to
Chickens.
you're not going to be in farming much longer.
I won't take over, no.
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 Why not? It's the history. It's the
Oh, I know, it is, but it's too hard for the money, really.
You need over 1,000 acres these days to make a penny, don't you?
He did a lot of wallflowers for like up London.
Oh,
I drove him up. I used to before school go up to the wallflowers in London.
So anyway, you still do a little bit, and you still got tractor. That's
Dabble. Yeah, he still got. She loves the tractor.
That's fantastic. And your name is?
Alex.
And you're from?
Seven Oaks.
Seven Oaks. Thanks for your time, Alex.
No worries. You're going to get down, Freddie.
Bye, Freddie.
Say bye.
That's it. See you later. Morning, guys. Alright. How are we doing today?
Thank you, yeah.
Are you green men, I can see?
Oh, well, he is. I'm
You're
just
not.
chatting about it.
Just chatting about green. Now, you're either green or red or other colours, isn't it?
That's my green one. This one here, yeah.
3350, lovely tractor.
Very nice.
Do you still work, does it?
It's a toy more than anything.
Is it really?
unfortunately, Yeah, but it will work. It's actually gone onto a farm. It's just I've got one little bit of an issue with it, but that was sorted. And
Dundee's always had a bit of an issue with something or another, didn't they, really? You know, either the back end or the front end or the top end or something.
No, it's the front end on it. Well, it's an injector. I think it's nothing too serious, I hope.
Hard to get to?
No, not too bad because you can lift the bonnet up.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. You don't have to sort of, tear it apart to actually do it.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it's alright. It's alright.
How long have you owned it for?
Sorry?
How long have you owned it for?
4 years.
4 years?
Total restoration.
It's total, full nut and bolt job you did?
Well, not quite full nut and bolt, but it's just like engine rebuilt.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the back axle, front axles are okay. Steering and everything was redone. New tyres. Rebuilt the cab.
Yeah, because the cabs in these got worn out quite quickly.
It was terrible. It was falling apart. The escape door was nearly hanging off.
Really?
Yeah. So it's.
Well, thank you for restoring it. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no,
you know,
I like these old beasts. So.
Yeah. And what age is it? 1988.
88. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I looked up as I don't know it. I just looked up with a bit of paper on the screen.
I had to have a look myself.
Yeah. So where did you keep it then?
It's down on the farm in Frittington.
Oh, right.
It's my daughter's boyfriend's farm.
Oh, okay, what is it? Alborough Farm?
It's cattle farm.
Cattle? Oh, right. Oh, it's nice to see a bit of cattle still about, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, do you do a bit of work with the tractor on the farm? Or do
Yeah.
Be a bit wary of them muck because it does rot.
Oh, yeah.
Still, like.
No, I am sort of keeping an eye on them. So, I look after mine, but typical farmers don't really look
No, well,
them.
they ain't got time to look
They haven't
after
got
it.
time, no.
Especially today, you need 1,000 acres and God knows how many cattle to make a living these days.
Yeah.
And everyone keeps on bringing out new rules and regulations for them. So you can't blame the farmer, mate. It's a tool of the trade.
Yeah, I mean,
to us, it's more than a tool of the trade. It's our pastime, our hobby, our love. But to farmers, it's just
they wouldn't worry about if a bit of labour was missing.
Well, as you said, as you found it was in a mess when you first started.
Yeah, I think it'd been down near a seaside because it was very badly corroded.
Oh, really?
Right, anyway, nice to see you.
Well, I appreciate. Sorry. I appreciate your time.
All right, mate.
Tell us your name and where you come from.
Les Anderson, and I come from Northiam. Northiam.
I appreciate your time. Thanks for
mate.
showing me your green thing.
Okay, cheers.
The other one, no, they've done that.
Say cheese to mummy.
This real?
Cool, wow, what a big tractor you're... Can I film you?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a big tractor you're sitting on, isn't it, eh? Do you like the big ones or do you like the small ones better? That one, you prefer that one?
Yeah.
I like the big ones. You know what men are like, us boys, we like big things, then we don't like little tiny things. What's your name?
Is this real?
Timmy, isn't it?
Is it Timmy? And you come here today to see all the tractors, have you?
Is this really real?
Yeah, you like tractors, don't
Is that
you?
your sister down there? Oh, sorry. And who's this then? Is this something to do with the family as well?
What's your name?
Leo.
Timmy and Timmy and Leo. And the little girl's called?
Jessie.
Jessie. Oh, yeah, Jessie. You want to go on a big one as well? I think Mum or Granddad's got to help them out here.
Granddad,
I'll leave you to it. You want to go up? Have a great day, guys.
And you. Mum, is this real?
That looks like a currency.
Oh, you didn't?
We were looking at some of the tractors, see what did you get?
Sorry, 1 second. Here we have Luke, or Luke Homer as you like to be called, is that right? Yeah. And you're passionate about your tractors, aren't you?
Yeah.
You got a few of them, haven't you? Tell us what we got.
Three 35s, and my girlfriend's got a diesel Furby.
Your girlfriend's got interest in tractors as well?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Well, made to.
Made to. So you're down here today, you haven't bought your own tractors with you today, but you're with your club.
Yeah.
And your club's called?
CVAC.
CVAC, and that stands for?
South Eastern Village Agricultural Club.
Fantastic. You've been a member for a few years now. We've met you on numerous videos in the past at the Crank Handle event and one thing.
That's it.
But it's a great club to be a member of, isn't it, as well? You know, you all talk together, discuss what's gone wrong with your tractor, and someone in the club knows something about that tractor and then you put it right. And you're all clubbed together as a good group anyway. So whereabouts are you from?
Originally from Bromley, but now live in Dartford.
I live in Dartford. Have you got a place there you can store your tractors?
Tractors are in Wallingham in Surrey. Well, between Wallingham and Biddenden.
Right, okay.
2 places.
That's where your mate's from as well, Walter,
That's it,
isn't it?
yeah.
I've got his name. Tell us his
Anthony.
Anthony, because he's the chairman or something.
Vice chairman.
Vice chairman. Is he here today with tractors?
He's brought one down today, yeah.
Well, he's got about 30 tractors. Why did he brought one tractor with him?
Because the big tractor that was going to haul them down wasn't finished in time. He had to do the brakes on it. So he just ran out of time. And I was going to follow him down with my 35 with a tractor, but didn't have enough balls to come down on my own tractor.
Now, you're obviously a 35 man. Now, is there any other tractor that you would consider?
From having one and regretting selling it, Little Leyland 154.
Leyland's lovely little tractors, yeah.
Would like to get another one. And the new Performance Super Dexter, which I had, and another one I regret selling.
But sometimes you sell things to get newer projects, don't you?
No, I sold them and spent 3 years banger racing.
Yeah, as we all do. We've done it in the past. Both of us have done it in the past. But men, we have our hobbies. We like sort of changing it about occasionally, don't we?
Yeah, that's it.
You're into your tractors. I appreciate your time there, Luke. And,
no worries.
And I will catch you during the day. Perhaps you'll buy me a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Even. I'm gasping for a cup of tea.
No worries.
Cheers, Luke. Morning, guys. Are we enjoying TractorFest today?
We have actually.
You have?
Yeah.
What do you come to see? The tractors, obviously, but you've seen everything else, have you?
Yeah. Brought one.
Can I film the little one?
Yeah, of course you can.
And what's your name? Oh, I'm sorry. That's it. Don't talk to me. Exactly. So you're going to enjoy the day? You're going to be here all day long?
Yeah, we've been camping here because we've got one of our tractors here.
You've got a tractor? What tractor have you got?
The Blue Zeta over there.
See, do you want to have a chat about it to me?
Can do, yeah.
Yeah, let's wander over. Sorry, catch your names before you walk off.
Mine's Imi.
I'm Robbie.
And you are?
Daisy.
Daisy? That's a great name, Daisy, isn't it? I wish I had a name like that. My name's Robbie. Not as nice as Daisy. So how long have you been into old tractors then?
Oh, all my life really, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, my parents are farmers, so...
Oh, so you're born on farms, eh?
Yeah.
She's saying it's her tractor.
It's your tractor. It's not your dad's tractor then. That's it's a rare looking tractor as well, isn't it? It must be one of the first Zetas that was brought into the country.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why it's blue, but yeah, it's been sitting in, my granddad had it a while, and then I picked it up in 2012 and did stuff with it, got it working and everything. Had new liners.
It's working clothes, we like to see, but that shows the history of the tractor.
Yeah. Every dent in the bonnet and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, as I said to many people today, I mean, if the tractor's gone too far, you've got to do something with it.
Yeah.
But it's not gone too far though, is it?
Not yet, no.
And it shows the history of it. The dents in the front is where someone's put it into a hot garden or something like that,
Yeah.
Exactly. So tell us a little bit about it. What age is it? Oh, I can see on
1963,
the front. Yeah. 1963. And what was you used on the farm for mainly?
Well, I sort of used it starting contracting. I don't know what it was used for before then, but I think these brackets meant it was some sort of row crop work.
Right. So probably, I mean, if it's come from Kent, it's probably a hot garden of some sort, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I mean, Kent was apples and hops, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Back in the day. I mean, it's not a narrow tractor.
No.
And what do you use it for now? Just for shows?
Mainly now, yeah. A little bit trailer work, but nothing major really.
Really? I'll tell you what I like doing. Now, it's a bit sad, I'm sorry to you, but I just like driving over an evening, summer's evening, going out on a drive, you smell the orchards, you smell all the agricultural going on.
Yeah, that's it.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great for the Litland to share your experience.
She does like it.
Yeah.
She does. Are you from a farming background as well?
Horses, me.
Horses. I sort of like horses, but they're unwieldy, aren't they?
Well, he does haymaking, so.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
it makes horses easier.
Nice free
Is that why you
supply.
married him then? You're not married?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Too late. Okay, well, I appreciate your time. Tell us your names and where you come from again.
Robert Hamilton, Staple Cross, East Sussex.
Imi Farley, I'm from Staple Cross.
Same place. And your name is Daisy. Daisy? You was talking to me a little while ago.
Daisy.
Okay then. Well, thanks for your time. I appreciate it, guys. See you later.
Thank you.